What's up, Zombie Slayers? This is KJ48, and welcome back to my 7 Days to Die single player Let's Play. This is episode 10, and the Morning Star outpost is pretty much complete. There's a couple finishing touches. I'm gonna do a little bit more with the spikes, but for the most part, it's complete. So there you go. So let me show you what I've been doing. I basically finished up down here, and then you can come up here to the roof. And I got some railings here, and you kind of snipe if you want. Maybe when I put down some barbed wire, you could snipe from up here if you like to. Whatever. It's pretty fun. I like the way this base has come out. But we have a couple things to talk about. Okay, I did some testing with combining of items. Okay, and I'm going to tell you right now, I could be wrong, and I could be missing stuff. I mean, I leave this 100% open for me to not be correct about things. But the fact that you can upgrade bows to 600 is broken as F. I did testing. Again, maybe there's something I'm not seeing. You know, who knows? But from my testing on another world, all right, on a test world, the level 600 bow does 45 damage, and the level crossbow I can make right now does like a lot less. I don't remember the exact number. It's a lot less though. These are both using iron tips, by the way. All right. Now here's why this is so broken. You have to get your crossbow again. I don't know. Maybe there's something I'm missing. I mean, I just feel like this is so crazy. I feel like there's something wrong that I'm not seeing. But from my testing, you have to get a crossbow up to purple quality before it starts overtaking the bow in damage. Totally broken. And the funny thing is, I also did some playing around, and it seems like the bow shoots just as quickly as the crossbow. So I don't see what the point of the crossbow is. We're gonna go combine some bows right now. I gotta get some. Someone told me that I will be getting cops on day 14, and that door trap, the cops will destroy it with explosions. So I need to get that front door trap. First of all, I need to get the door upgraded. Second of all, I need to get the the bars around it up to reinforced concrete. So we're going to work on that right now, first and foremost. But before I do any of that, we're just going to combine some bows and see what we got here. There you go. There you go. I mean, this is going to take a while, right? The thing is, making bows is cool because they're cheap. They're cheap to make. They're real cheap to make. And the thing is, as you're making them, you are working on your toolsmithing at the same time. So that's pretty nice. But I'm telling you, man, like, the level 600 bow, it was doing way more damage than the crossbow I can make right now. This is broken. I think the Fun Pimps know this is broken, and I think they're gonna look into it. But my God, it's ridiculous. So right now I have a 375 bow. Okay, let's take a look at the. Actually, I can make it even better. All right, this is the 389 bow. All right, we're going to load it up with iron arrows. And the entity damage on the bow with iron arrows is 36. All right. I'm going to make a crossbow, even though I probably shouldn't. Basically, making a crossbow right now is kind of pointless. I'm going to make a crossbow anyway, and the reason I'm going to make a crossbow is because I made about 250 crossbow bolts. What the hell am I going to do with 250 crossbow bolts? I'm not going to let them go to waste. I'm going to use them. Yeah. So let's go ahead and put that down to 50, and let's make some more steel. That's going good. I'm going to put some more wood in there. That's going nicely. We're going to take that. Do we have what we need for the crossbow? I believe we do. Let's just take a look really quick. Crossbow, we need the leather, glue, and duct tape. Well, what do you know? Luck was on my side. I didn't leave everything at the other base. So we're going to go ahead and make a crossbow right now. Again, this is virtually pointless because the bow is so freaking OP. I'm going to do it because I want to use the crossbow bolts. But after the 14-day horde, I probably will not use the crossbow at all. Again, there might be something I'm missing here. If there is, by all means, let me know, guys. I don't really understand the logic behind that. Maybe it's just, not balanced because we're playing an alpha game, That's what I'm thinking, but... Alright, so let's go ahead and take some paper and some gunpowder, and let's go ahead and make some shotgun shells. 143. I can't make them in my inventory. You probably have to make them in here. Yep, there you go. Did it say I couldn't make? Yeah, the little table right there, of course. I just wasn't paying attention to it. Alright, shotgun. Let's go ahead and do that. Favorite it. and make 143. Go for it. All right, you're looking good. So we are going to leave you alone. We'll wait for this. We'll leave this output completely filled so we get the experience for the crossbow. And we still got this going. We got a lot of iron in there. We do need a lot of... Oh my god, we have almost nothing. We have a lot of stone in here, so let's go with the cement. Oh my god, that's going to take forever. Alright, the steel can... I need the steel, but I need the cement more. So, let's just do that. Let's grab this and this. Let's go upgrade that door. Actually, the crossbow should be done by now. There it is in our inventory. We got the experience for it. Alright, now the gun... We got to unload this. We could fit shotgun shells in there. Alright, so let's put the... We got the crossbow. I think we need to load it with ammo before it'll tell us what the real entity damage is. So let's go back to the base. Let's get some concrete going. And let's get that door upgraded all the way. Those are the two main things. I want to get the door upgraded. I want to get that entrance. I want to get that entranceway all the way upgraded. I don't think we're going to be able to get the whole thing to reinforced concrete. The dude in the comments, one of my longtime commenters, was telling me that I'm going to get cops. I'm kind of nervous, but I kind of want to get more spikes down before the horde comes. It's gonna be an interesting one. We'll see how things go. All right, so let's go over here. Let's close this. We should be able to upgrade this. There we go. Upgraded. We need more steel. So I think we can go one more level for it. But we're going to need more steel. All right. So we do have the bolts in here right here. So let's go ahead and load these into this. The bolts are loaded. And let's see what the damage is. 36. They're even. So a level 389 bow and a level 286 bow are doing the same entity damage. Now... I was thinking, well, maybe, you know... By the way, I'm going to put this bow away because I really want to use crossbow bolts. I kind of want to use up my crossbow bolts so I don't feel like I wasted my time. Anyway, hold on, give me 1 second. Let me dump some stuff off. Actually, you know what we need? We need the cement, and I think that's all we need from here. We got cobblestone. That doesn't matter. There's no more stone here, so let's go ahead and get some more steel. There we go. And that's the ultimate door. So that door, I believe, has 8,000 hit points and 3 levels. So we're going to need more steel to repair it, which is fine. Let's grab these bows and bring them back to upgrade more. We can combine wrenches. What else can we combine? Is there anything else we can combine in here? Okay, the other thing I could do is I can combine shovels, but I'm not going to combine shovels because they're only iron. I'm just going to put them in the forge. You know, I make steel, so I'm not going to be dealing with iron. The other thing I noticed when messing around with items is some people are telling me this, and I couldn't believe it's true. But if you take gun parts or pieces, even like tools, and your tool, let's say you have like I had a level 400 pickaxe that I was using in a test world, and I kept beating on it, and it was like, you know, it had a little bit taken out of it, maybe like almost halfway down, and then I took an orange, a poor level pickaxe that was fully repaired, and I put them together, and it fully repaired my blue pickaxe with no durability loss. That's pretty crazy that you can do that, and I think I will be doing that. It cost me 20 extra steel per pickaxe. But if I could get it like a 600 level pickaxe, I can keep it at 600 forever. This is all new to me. I'm not really sure any of this works, to be honest. I'm kind of trying to learn it. You know, it's not easy because it's not like I can just go into a test world and spawn in all different kinds of durability of parts. Like I can get different durabilities, but then I have to use them to wear down the durability. So there's no way I can go into a cheat menu, as far as I know, and quickly figure this out. I'm gonna have to figure it out just by talking to you guys and you know, and just kind of working it out, you know, while playing. And you guys gotta understand, like, I know you're like, well, Cage, I told you this and I told you that, but I'm hearing a lot of different things from a lot of different people, and like, it, you know, I'm just kind of trying to, you know, see what's what. All right, so I got that. So let's go here. Concrete mix. There you go. Put this stuff up here. It looks like we're just about out of sand and. Oh, that's not good. We might have to mine like during the night. We might have to mine during the day. I might have to freaking pause this video. Damn. This is rough, guys. This is really rough. We got to get that front entrance all reinforced concreted up. There's no two ways about it. We have to do that. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, we've got a 419 bow doing 38 entity damage. Our bow is doing more damage than our crossbow. Now, we could make multiple crossbows. The reason we don't want to do it with the crossbow is it takes iron. 10 forged iron is not a lot, but duct tape and glue, you know, that stuff's not all over the place, and we need it a lot. I don't think it's... You guys have told me, well, I do it with this thing, and I do it with that thing. If you guys, you know, are combining stuff and, you know, with all those little different pieces and stuff, that's cool. I just don't know if it's worth it quite yet. So I'm going to be a little bit more stingy with my items. All right, very good. We'll put this in here. You know what, guys? I got no choice. I got to go mining. I'll show you the mine at the Morningstar outpost. I'm gonna mine down a little bit more at the Morningstar outpost, and then I'm eventually going to just open up a room. And at that point, probably on day 15 or day 16, I'm gonna move everything over to the Morningstar outpost, and we're gonna live there as we work on a new base. It's gonna be awesome. Do I have spikes on me? I do not. Oh, I actually had more bows to combine. Oh well, whatever. Not really that concerned at the moment. Let's go ahead and just drop these in here for now. Oh god, I had a few more bows to work with. Now, I only have a certain amount of plant fiber. Should I work with bows, or do I want to work on my toolsmithing? Now, I could work on my toolsmithing by combining steel picks. I don't know. Making and combining multiple steel picks, I don't think I'm on board with that at the moment. Maybe when I get to skill 500 or close to it. Maybe when I'm swimming in iron. But you guys gotta understand, I need a lot of iron. I really, really do. So, you know, it is what it is. But I need a ton of iron, so I can't just be throwing it away on steel pickaxes. But I'm sure at some point I will have all the iron I need, and then that will be that. And then I could start throwing it away on, you know, more steel pickaxes. Now, here's the thing. When this pick is no longer viable, should I melt it down for a free? Because when you melt this down, you get all the iron back. So you're basically spending no iron and getting a free upgrade of a pickaxe. You know, it's going to be a little bit better than the one you made last time because your skill's going up. Now, do you think that's worth it? I don't know. I mean, you're not losing any iron. How much does it take for a steel pickaxe? Actually, I thought it was 20 iron, right? Or 20 steel. I mean, guys, that's a lot of steel, man. Like 5 pickaxes are going to be 100 steel of iron. That's quite a lot. And everyone's, like I said, everyone's telling me in the comments, well, I have plenty of steel. Well, that's good, but I don't. I don't have plenty of iron. I've got big plans for my iron. Maybe when I get into later game, I'll have all that iron. Maybe it's just I'm not at that point yet. So we shall see. We shall see. All I want you guys to know is I've been reading your comments. I've been hearing you. Even if I tend to disagree, or not disagree, but I just choose to play a different way. It's not that I think your way's wrong. It's just I just choose to play the way I want to play. But I have been listening to you. I've been hearing you, and I don't want anyone to think I'm ignoring them. That's what. I don't mind people. I don't mind disagreeing with you guys or not wanting to do what you say, but it's when people think I'm not listening that it bothers me, because YouTubers should always listen. You know, I'm getting to the point now where I'm getting so many comments I can't respond to them anymore, or else I would just be doing comments and you guys wouldn't even get any more videos. But even with that said, I still read all your comments, and I always will. I really enjoy it. You know, even when some people are mean to me, I still enjoy it. I really do. I think that's probably deep enough, guys, right? All right, let's take this steel. We're going to repair this, actually. Yeah, it only took two steel to repair. Now, that's a good deal. All right, so let's throw these up here. And let's go down and do a little bit more mining. No, actually, we're going to place down some more spikes. Let's at least replace the spikes. I'm not even going to have time to do any more spikes, guys. I'm really not. Like, I'll just replace the spikes I already had, and maybe put out some barbed wire. I just make more barbed wire, right? Let's do that. Oh, there we go. That would be under traps. Tools and traps. I didn't favorite barbed wire. Is it under something else? No, I didn't favorite it. There we go. Actually, yeah, that should work. Might as well put the wood in these fires now. We're gonna need some more wood anyway, so. So much to do. So much to do. Alright, there we go. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. There's something there. Freaking stone. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna put on a whole nother thing of spikes, I'm not gonna be able to do it. Just there's no time. There's no time. That's why when everyone's like telling me to do the combined thing, I'm like, yeah, the combined thing sounds cool, but you know, it doesn't take you anything. Well, yeah, it does take you something. It takes you time. Time is your most important resource in this game, and the combining thing is awesome and it's cool, but still, it takes a lot of time. You know, so I'll definitely do it when I can, but it's not really a priority. Especially that iron thing, man. Like, oof. Everyone has so much iron, man. I wish I had all that iron. Bring me some iron, guys. Come on, man. Alright, so let's do this. Somebody said to put these on top of the spikes. Like this, only. They said that's the best way to utilize this barbed wire. Something about barbed wire only doing damage the way it faces or something. I don't know. It was someone on the forum saying it, and it was confusing me, but he sounded like he knew what he was talking about. So maybe I'll just put it on top. A big thing for me is aesthetics. I know that shouldn't really be a priority, but it is. So a big thing for me is aesthetics. So, you know, if it looks good, I'm okay with it. And that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm not even going to put the poles. Normally I would put the poles there, but I can't afford them. No, damn it. Oh, well. Whatever. Gotta replace that spike. Don't let me forget, guys. Gotta hurry up. Honestly, your best bet would just be to put spikes everywhere. You know what I mean? Just put them behind, put them in front, put them everywhere. Put them on top. See how I put one behind? I should just put them on every level. You could also put them laying flat on the spikes. I choose not to do that because that looks horrible. Like that. You'd put them down like that. I don't want to do that. I'm sure it's very effective. I'm not saying it's not effective. I get that. But at the same time, man, it looks like crap in my opinion, so I'm not going to do it. Alright, so this one can't go there because it's taking up the same space. So it will go there, and then we go back to the regular spots. Okay. Alright, I think all our spikes and all the defenses are down that we're going to do. I guess I could lay 30 more spikes somewhere, maybe at the front door. I don't know where they're going to attack from. There's no guarantee that they're going to attack at the front door. And if they attack on the other side of the base, I don't think they're going to make their way to the front door. You know what I mean? So I don't think they'll go out of their way to get to the front door. They never have before, although they're always tweaking the AI, so maybe it's a little different now. All right, that's good. No, not crushed sand. Go. Alright, right now it's crushing sand, so we will let it crush thy sand, and we'll come back. It really sucks going base to base. We gotta move. I'm telling you right now, day 15 is gonna be a moving day. I'll probably do it all off camera, too. I just need to get everything from that base to the Morning Star Outpost. I just put up that video, by the way. You guys seem to like the name, so I'm happy about that. Someone was saying its name is Satan. Some people are saying it's a mace. You're all right. It was the name of Satan. It was the mace. It was actually like some planets. I think Venus was called the Morning Star at one point, and you know, maybe even Mercury. I don't know, but you know, just there's all different kinds of names for it. Okay, so we don't want steel on us because we don't want to use it on the upgrade. So, oh come on, Cage, seriously? There you go. Alright, let's do this. Oh, I need cobblestone to repair that. Okay. I think I have cobblestone somewhere, actually. Yeah, that'll work. Gotta be very smart where I use this. Okay, we're doing alright. there, put it there. Okay. It's looking pretty good. Let's do this. There we go. That's good. Remember, this stuff's got to dry, too. Okay, we're actually doing okay here. The front is looking pretty solid. The front is looking pretty solid. Alright, that's looking good. Let's cut down some trees. And then we'll cut down the trees. We'll set up the fires. And, you know, I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to be okay. And the cool thing about my base, the coolest thing about my base is I've got all kinds of fallback, like, things. So, like, if I get in trouble, I can just fall back. Coffee's done. I don't really care about... Well, actually, I do care about coffee. It's going to be my stamina regeneration item. Although I don't really need stamina regeneration because I've got the bike. So, whatever. We've already picked it. Alright, let's just replant it very quickly. Oh, it might help if I was... There we go. Farming is actually pretty cool. I don't mind the farming. It definitely got a nerf, but it was needed. But if you put your time in and you work at it, you're gonna have a good farm. You're gonna have a good time. I want to switch this up. I'm gonna start putting healing items in number 3, and then the knife in number 4, and then my tools, and then whatever. All right, let's get back to the base. See if we got some more concrete. I think that front area is going to be ready. If the cops attack from the back, it's going to suck. But you know what we need? We need more cobblestone. We never chopped down the trees, did we? You know what I'm looking for? I'm looking for a 1200 tree, and I see one right now. That's why I didn't chop any down. I was looking for a 1200 tree. I usually like to wait until they've grown up to adulthood before I, you know, cut them down. Righty then. So. Yeah, if the cops attack me another side and they blow up, it's not that big of a deal. It's just in that very enclosed space, they can do a lot of damage very quickly. So I think that'll be okay. Have I ever looted? Yeah, I did loot that. So I do need cobblestone rocks, so I'm going to need to save some rocks for that. As a matter of fact, I could probably do that right now. Yeah, let's do that right now. I need the cobblestone rocks. We don't need a ton of them, though. At least I don't think we're going to. Alright, this is almost done. The stone, so that is fine. We're going to leave the stone alone. I think we could probably shut this off soon. Let's get the remaining cement out of it. Another 3 minutes will be fine for this. Alright, guys. I'm going to call this one here. I am going to just hang out and keep working until Horde Night. Next episode will be Horde Night, so that's going to be it for episode 10, and I'll see you next time for episode 11. Until then, take it easy.